Alright, so exploring around, I found a nice little quartz vein, and it's got silver, and finally got to one edge, because, well, we're going to need some quartz here soon, because we don't have had to get glass on our own, get some bloomeries and whatnot going, but, you know, maybe someone can use this silver for lanterns or whatever. Get a bunch of this up so that I can make a few things that I need for our place. Make sure to get up all these little goodies. And we kind of seem to have hit the other side of the deposit. I don't think we're in a very thick hillside here, so this will be plenty of stuff. We'll take our torch with us, go back to our little goodie chest, and some of the things that we've picked up at a vendor. So we got a few pottery and glass things to work on here, along with all of our new glass and silver, to see if anyone else wants to use that at our Pirate Cove, Southern Harbor. Alright, back out of the cave. There's a nice little TL nearby here, and the area to the west seems like a good kind of grassy area, and we need a lot of hay. I have a feeling I'm probably going to need even more, but the site is almost busted. So we'll venture back over to our place. Really nice little rolling openness around here with an ebony tree. Got plenty of the bamboo, green and the brown. I kind of wish you could make a green bamboo block. That would be kind of cool. Just to have some difference between the two. There is our temporary kiln, and we got some glass already in there. And I have a temporary little setup here. I made some scaffolding. I thought, you know, it's very bamboo-ish. So why not? Why not make a little scaffolding and put it underneath and such? Alright, so we have our blocks basically put down. I needed a few more over here. I needed to fill in the rest of this side. I'm trying to keep it similar to the railings. The shape and such of it. Alright. Looks like I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, I think more blocks. Well, we will handle that. Alright, now we'll just kind of go over to this other side, grab more grass because I've kind of depleted the left side, and hopefully have enough fill in this side before I start starving. Alright. And a little left over because I know I'm going to need more. I just know that I'll need more. Let's go take a look down below. You can see it all kind of filled in now and what it will kind of look like. We have some bottle racks started up here with some bottles in it. They don't last as long up here. But not too bad actually for bottled juice and stuff. Grab some sushi that his probably Candy has made. It won't go to waste. Maybe a little less fresh, but we'll eat it anyhow. It's got lots of stuff in it. And I have our room set up here, and I have all of our bottle racks filled. They're getting cured. But they last a very long time, and so far some of this stuff is lasting pretty good in the barrels as well, but you know, gonna want it in bottles or whatnot. Just make sure they last. And a couple little odds and ends left over here from portioning it out in barrels, but plenty of expansion. We have lots of trees, so we'll have lots of inventory over here. And then all the mashed pulp, you put it in your inventory and you change it to a different block, and then it will dry. I'm trying to dry it beforehand, but hey, it makes up for another kind of food. We have just a little bit of fruit left, but it's winter time, so we'll have to wait on gathering fruit at a different time. So that means good time to work on the roof and stuff. I have gotten a little bit of clay pots from the vendors. I've either found the green ones I made. I wanted to make more green mugs because I have a whole lot. There they are. A lot of mugs made. Got other glass bottles. Got some glass saved for later. We also have a lot more of the pottery and the quartz and stuff. So I don't know if I'll need all that, but you know, we'll see about that. Let's kind of go on up here. So there's a lot of blocks here that I don't need. Like, it's more than one layer because of whatever position I had to put down the block. But I think I will keep everything and then just layer it, get it down to a half block size or you know, whatever, and then we'll have some other beams and whatnot going across the interior. And of course, my chisel's almost gone too. The pentagraph, I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to copy and paste, because basically I have to get one quadrant done and then go to the opposite quadrant, and I think it might be a little bit easier with just the chisel. But we have these things sitting over here I've already pre-done, so I wanted to see what it would look like with the colors and stuff. So we got table and chair. And in this game you can sit on whatever. You can swivel around or change your perspective and you just stay put. So we do have that kind of situated. Alright, so I've been working on here over the past day or so. It does take a little bit to do the chiseling, because the pentagraph stuff kind of was more of a pain. It's very easy to lose track of what block you're on, especially since it's all uniform. So I figured, you know what, I will just try to do this one little layer at a time, and that way I kind of remember what I did on each section and then work my way down. So doing it the easy way to get rid of some of those layers. And we're working on basically the last fourth here, and then just kind of working around getting a general roundish shape. It's not completely round here, but in general it is kind of roundy. And it's still kind of working with the same thing with like the Minecraft square or circles. You have the circles, you're just working on curves the whole way around. So you might have a length of 5 and then 2 3s on each side and then 2 2s on each side, and then you might go down to 1 block. Very similar to just working with just Minecraft circles. So I think I'll have a 2 and a 2 and another 2 and a 2, and then we start getting down to 1s. I've had this kind of middle section go slightly different on each of the kind of layers to make it look a little bit different. I do get a little bit more spread out as it slopes down. We got these guys, and you know, fiddling around with it a little bit. Maybe I want to widen it a little here or there just so it doesn't look too wonky. Technical term. Alright, so I have, I think, most of that done. We're going to have to add more to these sides because there's very angular at the moment. I did start on half blocking some of the inside stuff, and looks like that block was placed in a different orientation. So I've been using the hand planer, which is another thing, instead of using the chisel, just to save life on the chisel. And we can flatten that down before we start actually chiseling it. You know, get it to half blocks, and then chisel. We can add and remove quarter little cubes. So this spot in here is very thick compared to the outside, so to figure something out with that and add more blocks. Alright, one of the rare times it's raining, I actually out chiseling here, and I've gotten in down the sides. It looks a little weird on the ends, but that is, you know, it's not completely circular. It is very kind of rounded, square-ish, while it kind of looks circular. So we have a kind of more of a peak at the top, and then it kind of slopes out more gradually at the end, and then I wanted to get the downwards pretty abrupt. Now the question is, do I go down to the smaller chisel bit and work on it? This isn't the smallest one, but do I take all that and go around each of the edges? I did have to a bit over here just because I wanted to make it a little archy like. Kind of thought, well, let's start a little bit on the inside. The inside will take a bit of time, and same with the rest of the railings, but basically figure out, should I continue with it? I don't know. We'll finish it up next time. Thanks for watching, and see you later.